General Hospital spoilers reveals that Britt will have a moment of weakness and will need her mother's comfort. Britt is actually not as strong as people think, especially lately. Britt's life hasn't been easy for her at all. Britt constantly faces major events, especially Jason's death. But it seems the difficulties have not stopped for Britt. Recently, Britt has been feeling a lot less healthy. Britt went to the hospital to get checked out, and it seems she's received some not so optimistic news. Britt was diagnosed with Huntington's disease when she was tested at an overseas clinic. Since there is currently no proper treatment for this disease, Leslie is still trying to find a way to help her daughter, but perhaps Britt's time is running out. Gradually, she showed more and more manifestations of the disease and it getting worse. Once it doesn't work, it's fine, but when the disease manifests, it will very quickly make Britt's health go down. Only recently did Britt look so rosy and healthy, but a few days later she looked extremely shabby. Terrified, Britt went to Leslie's place in search of safety. Although Britt was still trying to be strong, she couldn't calm down when she thought she would die soon. Elsewhere, Brad made an amazing discovery. Although Brad had no intention of joining the underworld, he is still very interested in Selena's actions. So perhaps Brad sensed that Selena was up to something and wanted to find out what it was all about. Brad overheard a conversation between Selena and several other gang bosses. This is definitely a very important conversation because Brad had seen a lot of bodyguards around, but Brad still took the opportunity to hear the situation inside. He was really surprised and panicked when he learned that Selena intended to overthrow Sonny. Remember that Sonny is a gang boss with great power. Confronting Sonny is certainly very difficult, not easy. Perhaps that's why Selena gathered other bosses to get the greatest power. The overthrow of Sonny will certainly not be so smooth, but as long as Selena is determined and well prepared, the success rate is very high. Brad didn't think Selena had such ambitions. This is quite risky because once it fails, Selena will become Sonny's enemy and will be punished by him. Will Selena's plan to assassinate Sonny succeed or not? Will she become the head of the underworld in Port Charles? Will Brad tell Sonny about this before things get worse?